Now let's look into sixth schedule. What sixth schedule? If we see fifth schedule and sixth schedule, most of the time people get confused between fifth schedule and sixth schedule. Now that is the catch there. If we are clear on what fifth schedule is, then there is no confusion on what is sixth schedule. So let me put it in simple words. We can, for easier or simpler way to understand or by heart, we can keep this in mind. Sixth schedule speaks about specifically about 4 states, that is A, T, M, M. Now Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya, Mizoram. Now how to remember this M, M? M, M, in northeast states there are 3 states with M, that is Meghalaya, Mizoram, Manipur. So we can remember ATM with no money. So no money means no Manipur. So ATMM with no money, no Manipur. In that way we can remember. So sixth schedule speaks about just 4 states specifically. If we keep this in mind, we will not have confusion on fifth schedule and sixth schedule. Now let's look into what sixth schedule speaks. Sixth schedule speaks about the provisions relating to the administration of tribal areas in the states of Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya, Mizoram. Tribal areas in 4 states of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram have been constituted autonomous districts. Now this is the thing which is a potential question area. Which schedule speaks about the autonomous districts? It is the sixth schedule. What does the fifth schedule speaks about? It speaks about the tribal advisory council. So this should not be confused. Fifth schedule speaks about tribal advisory council, sixth schedule speaks about autonomous districts. Now governor empowered to organize and reorganize the autonomous districts. Again here governor has the power to organize and reorganize the autonomous districts, whereas we saw there the president has the power to declare an area as scheduled area, that is fifth schedule. So if we study fifth schedule and sixth schedule in a comparative manner, we will not have a confusion. If there is different tribes in an autonomous district, the governor has the power to divide the districts into different autonomous regions. Here again it is the governor who has the power to divide the districts into different autonomous region if there are more than one tribal population. Each autonomous district has 30-member district council. So there we saw in fifth schedule we saw there are 20-member tribal advisory council. Here there is 30-member district council, in which 4 are nominated by the governor, 26 are elected by the universal adult franchise and hold the office for the term of 5 years. They can make law on land, that is the district council can make law on land, forest, canal water, shifting cultivation, inheritance of property, village administration, social customs, etc. On all these things the the district council can make laws. It can also make regulation for the control of money lending and trading of non-tribals, trading by non-tribals, but such regulation require the assent of the governor. That is, the district council can make laws on the following subject we saw, which are all those subjects, that is law on land, forest, canal water, shifting cultivation, all this. It can also make regulation to control the money lending and trading by non-tribals, but that regulation requires the assent of the governor. Now next, the district and regional council are empowered to assess and collect land revenue and to impose certain specified taxes. Again, it is the power of district council. They are empowered to collect land revenue, and so this is also a question area, that is whether the district council has the power to collect revenue. Yes, it has. The act of parliament or state legislature do not apply to autonomous districts and autonomous region, or apply with specified modification and exceptions. Yeah. So this is a common thing in both 5th schedule and 6th schedule, that is the law enacted by the state as such does not, or by center as such does not apply to both scheduled areas as well as autonomous districts. So we need to make this clear. Scheduled areas, when I say scheduled areas, it speaks about 5th schedule, and when I say autonomous districts, it speaks about the 6th schedule. So in both the cases, law does not, the law made by the state or the center does not apply as such, or it can be applied with special modification to fit into their local traditions. So that is a commonality in both 5th schedule and 6th schedule, and that is decided by whom? By governor. Now the governor can appoint a commission to examine and report on any matters relating to the administration of autonomous districts and regions. They, in 5th schedule, we saw that president appoints a commission to look into the administration. Here in 6th schedule, it is the governor who appoints the commission to look into the administration. He may dissolve a district or regional council on the recommendation of the council. Who? The governor can dissolve district or regional council on the recommendation of the commission. So, in a simple words, or in a thing which you would have noticed here is, in 5th schedule there is more emphasis on the president. Here there is a more emphasis on the governor in 6th schedule. However, in any case, governor has to get the assent from president in all cases, because governor is a representative of the president.